Hey everyone, we'll be starting shortly. I'm getting YouTube all sorted again. Okay, that's all saved. And I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. So, hi everyone, welcome to another stream of the Outer Worlds. Where we had last left off, we had finally finished off the Eridanos murder mystery. We found out about Halcyon Helen, the truth behind the murder, who was the murderer, and the whole parasite debacle. We sorted all that out, and now we are going to Byzantium. Finally, we're going to be checking it out. I don't know if we're near the end of the game already. Like I said, I did look up the main quest structure, and it is very short. But whether they intersperse that with like, oh, do these side things, and then you can do the main story, I don't know. But we shall see. But we do have a few other things to check out. We had also started getting a quest for Gorgon or something. So we have to go do that. We've also been called back to the planet with the secret research base where we got the what was it called? We got a special gun blueprint for one of the scientists there. He called us back for a reason, so we're going to head back there at some point. But for now, let's switch over to the game screen and begin, shall we? Skip. Come on. Be sure that we are showing up. Sound is being picked up, which is good. And picture is, so yes, we seem to be fine. Continue. So, what we'll probably first do is we'll probably go on to Byzantium first, have a little look around, a little sniffle, find out what's going on there. And then once we need to go leave and do other things, or once it seems like we're going to start into like the final push or whatever, whether that's soon, we'll probably then go and check out the other places because we got a mission from what's her face? Ellie, to check things out. And some other things, so yeah. Paparazzi fancy clothes. Visit Ellie's home. Find and kill Eva Chartrand. Got the Gorgon quest here, we'll do that later. And we got the City and the Stars. Phineas is an associate who can help you locate Minister Clark. This person works at the Byzantium docks. So, luckily the docks are where the ships dock anyway, so I need to repair all of my stuff. Can I tinker? God, look at all this. Right, so I can most likely take this off because I'm done with that now. I'm gonna put the scythe there because I want a cool scythe. We're good to go. So we have the two people we need, so we shall just take them with us. Bijou, revu. I don't know if it's supposed to be French, but yes. Oh, paradise found. Literally just started, already got an achievement. Where's everyone? Ooh, stars.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
I assume you're the person I need to speak to, because you got a green thing over your head.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
I am probably... Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah. That's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
What's your code name?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Cool. Do I have one?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Oh. Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
No way, I'm Golden Eagle. You could be Cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames.
You just did for me.
Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's got to be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Well, we're not really wet work. We just get shot at because people just can't seem to not shoot us. Anyway, can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is
You
still
mean
open?
a tavern?
I used to study there during medical
A
school.
bar?
Maybe you could do
House
some
of
reconnaissance
Inebriation.
there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
You know what? You're basically telling me things that I should already know. How about you try and steal something? Yeah, I was going to anyway. God. It's like you're telling me how to do my job. How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays
What?
and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh. Seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
No. Like, staying here is fine. If people do decide to be like, I was born here, I was raised here, and I'll die here kind of situation to them. But like, oh, maybe they're being forced to stay here. I'll just say it does just to mollify her.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
if you ask me, the suggestion box was pretty useless to begin with.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing?
What?
After a while, I got connected with our
You
mutual
even said it was
friend
literally
and
just a
started
shredder.
using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Okay, well, I've got things to do.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle.
Thank you. I'm so glad I get to be called Gold Needle. I get the good name, not the cuckoo. Sounds like I'm crazy with that name. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. That's why I called you the cuckoo. There's literally no dock authority here. It's just walk in. There's nothing here. It's dirty, considering this is Byzantium. You'd think it'd be like covered in... Well, just it'll be clean and covered in gold.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks
Bottles.
the same from inside a ship.
Why is this
Sorry,
one stealing?
Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Oh, there's some people.
Are you supposed to swim with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
This was a repair drone.
Hello.
Got my sights on you.
No, you don't. You're looking at the table.
Move along.
Okay. Oh, man, I can't go that way. He's coming at me. Oh, okay.
So what if those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
Ooh, workbench. Let me see the map, which just instantly loads compared to the DLC, which takes forever. Ooh. Fancy. This is Byzantium. The whole place is just seemingly falling apart. Street access is to the right, but I want to check over here. Retirees.
Once I'm retired, I'm gonna drink all the 0G I can handle.
The law's really looking out for me.
Uh-huh. Oh.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman Rockwell.
What even is this place?
Move along.
Seriously, the walls are just falling apart. It's not stealing, so I'm just going to pick it up. Howdy.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time?
Nothing exciting ever happens around.
Right, I'm going to be cautious, but I'm going to open this. Oh, man. That's a key card. The fact that it's just a blacked out window here is just kind of weird.
All my hard work's fun.
All my hard
The law's really looking out for me.
Man, I can't go anywhere. I guess I'll take the elevator then. Whatever.
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all sorts of new people.
Sure, best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kinda hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
Oh, that was a long elevator ride. Oh, that's better. Now we're talking.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
I am here now.
Want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Huh?
Carry on.
My wayward son. Why is this next to the bin? John Ito. Maverick Johnston.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! The million bit smile? How'd you like to make it worth 10 million? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism, know what I mean?
Well, thank you. I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Yeah.
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I'm ready to be in the big pictures.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling a little off balance? You need a level head.
Prosperity Plaza. Is that actually a door I can go through? No. And he vanished. Let's watch. Disintegrate. Out to brunch. Okay. Wine and diner cafe or dinner. But dinner would be two ends. The salon club. Closed. All these places are closed.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
What's this? Geek Secure Mailbox System. The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group's satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch. Okay. Not open to the general public. Greater Halcyon Insurance Club. Appointments available at our satellite office. Okay. A lot of these shops are just straight up closed. Also delivery.
Is that supposed to be
Oak Grove's
a model of the
beautification.
system? It's not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
Wow.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery.
Process or Forsyth luxury munitions.
And then the chairman shot their space shuttle down with a Hammersmith grenade launcher. Incredible.
Are you two talking about the new Dissident Hunter adaptation?
Rocco's Decor. Pardon the mess, we're getting a facelift. Okay. Oh boy, more vending machines. Probably sell my junk while I'm here. Why are you walking so menacingly? The group... Is that croupiers or groupiers club? No trespassing. More people. Oh boy, this place is kind of big. The vending machine. Bijou! More safe. Can I actually enter this? I can! Ooh. The Needler. Well, hello.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
What do people around here need weapons for?
Why, to defend their property, of course.
50-bit says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has to offer. It's up to us to protect it.
Protect it from what?
Marauders, dissidents, especially large sprats. One never knows what threat might arise.
Byzantium seems pretty safe to me.
Only because we make it so. It is only the fear of the well-armed Byzantine that keeps the rabble at bay.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say.
Indeed. Now, what are you in the market for, my fine friend?
Well, let me see what you have. You have freaking flamethrowers? Everything is 2.0. There's no 3s. Hey, Diggs. Welcome. Ooh, the pink slip. Huh. It's only 473, though. No need to see HR. Oh well, nothing here that one. Hello.
Move along.
Guns. Lots of guns. Why is there an advert for the needle if you can't buy it? Bijou. It's not even open. Quarantine. Sprat sighted. A single sprat was sighted and they decided to close the entire thing. Let's go this way first.
Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
Wait. Doggy? It's a canid. It's not a dog. Okay. More vending machines. A broken one. That does not look like safe drinking water.
What's gone into block mining?
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
Nope. Because no one's bothering to fix anything.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Okay. That's nice. Good job.
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
What are you so worried about?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Tell me what's happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels.
Of course they did.
Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I could look for your sprats. Hey, Swordmaster, welcome.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green.
Great.
Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Uh-huh. What are the maintenance tunnels beneath his Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes? All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
But why didn't you go into the tunnels yourself?
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea.
Okay.
But there are rumors.
Like what? Like giant sprats?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever.
And Bigfoot.
Not that I place any stock in
Sewer
rumors,
Bigfoot. Why are there exterminator mechanicals in the tunnels?
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
So you send in robots. I'm wondering why you're so attached to these sprats.
They're for my, research.
You've already made me 1,000 times more suspicious. It's like, therefore, research, yes. Out with it already.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I forget, some parts of Halcyon are lacking in modern plumbing. Not to mention the latest in entertainment. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see,
They're
it's
not
imperative
rodents.
that I get them all back.
So your sprats, what are their names?
Not just names. They all have backstories, too.
Oh my god.
There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Who are Lord and Lady Philippa? Or Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa?
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated, and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract.
Aha. And Vonda's?
She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa.
Okay. I'm curious about Haroon Greenlee and Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez.
So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia. His backstory's still a work in progress. Iskander is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's trying to seduce Vonda.
I see. And Evelyn Ensley Okoye?
She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold.
Okay. Well, I don't need to hear about any of this more.
Something else?
You seem surprised I'd help you.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously
I
kind
can't be
offer.
suspicious about this. I'm too stressed. Alright, bye. Oh, God. Oops, didn't mean to press that. Well, he probably wants me to take the elevator down, so I'm going to go the other way. I'm free. I'm up here now. Right, so we can go up. Up. Here. There we go. Look at him. You. Oh. Thought my audio had bugged out then. It's just the robot. Hello there, Mr. Billingsley.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
Ah, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, by all means, ask away.
What's it like working in Byzantium?
I don't believe in work. Work is for automechanicals and lower classes.
So what do you consider what you're doing then? You serious?
I don't mean to sound cruel. There's nothing wrong with working. It's just so unnecessary. Why bother?
What?
We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Then what are you doing here, if not working? What are you doing? What picked up any interesting rumors?
Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka is about to release its newest color, ultraviolet. Completely
brown.
invisible to the naked eye.
Okay, bye. God, stop making noises. You make me jump. Yes, howdy.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Didn't know I was talking to such a big shot.
Yep, you're looking at the Minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
What's so important about guarding Mr. Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Okay. Congratulations.
Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
Anything you can tell me about Minister Clark?
Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium-colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Like in his poster.
What? What's a medium face look like? How descriptive.
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
Uh-huh. How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
It's part of the plan, don't worry.
Because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
I have several. Here you go. To your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
2 promotions away from the on-job bathroom breaks. What a roll, yeah. He's going up into high places. Here's another.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
It's a good thing I picked all of this when I was doing my previous job.
Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy.
Well, thank you.
Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Here you go.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that.
A doctor told me to drink.
Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, there you go. I got you, buddy.
I just need to sit down.
He straight up died. I'm just gonna close this. He's fine. I'll just take everything. Yeah. I don't know what happened to him. He just fell over. Why did he die? I didn't think he would just straight up die like that. Well, I gotta get out of here. Wait, how am I still over encumbered? Time to go. It wasn't me. This leads over there. I want to check at the other side, so run away. Get out of the way. Ah. Let me out. There we go. Ugh.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery.
Jugler's haberdashery. How in the world did he straight up die like that? He could have just passed out and would have taken the items from him. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was just going to lie down and then I was just going to get a prompt to, like, take the key. But instead, he just dies.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
You're talking about my hips? That's a little, like, I wouldn't say rude, but whatever.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
The most pretentious thing I'll hear all day. You can tell all that by the way I'm standing.
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur.
You can't have my name.
Are exactly what Byzantium needs.
It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
More about making history. Sounds like fun. Count me in.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face.
No questions. Just go in.
What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples.
Oh, I have multiple clothes.
Also, I expect you to model for me.
Any excuse to admire my looks, huh? Can't blame you.
Oh, you cad. You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals.
Okay.
You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Well, thank you. I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
So, by the way, my engineer's going on a date and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing, and copyright. There.
She's an engineer. It's 6,000 bits. I don't have that much. She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
3,000 bits. That's half off. Did you actually measure her for this outfit? I don't see any measuring tape.
Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
Damn! She knew what I was going to ask. No. I guess we can swing 3,000 bits. Here you go.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in nearly an hour.
1 hour later.
And there we are, my darling girl.
Fancy
I
evening
wish
wear,
you a
colorless.
splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Wow. Okay. So where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Okay. Something else I wanted to ask.
For you, anything.
Have you ever been outside Byzantium?
Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium.
But you're sending me all over Halcyon.
Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Look, darling, I don't belong outside Byzantium any more than a fish belongs on the land. Anyway, I'm quite certain Byzantium wouldn't last 3 days without me.
Oh, yes.
I'd return to a smoking ruin of hideous fabrics and mismatched colors.
Because they need the tailor. It's not as though people can just buy clothes off the rack. Although maybe in Byzantium that is the case. They can't do that because everyone has to be specialized. You said that was exactly what Byzantium needs. What did you mean?
Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so dreadfully stale. I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do.
What?
You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please.
It's not... No, I'm not. That's not very nice. Never heard of a tailor who wants to make people uncomfortable.
I'm not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an artist. It's my job to make you uncomfortable.
She says while staring at me. Without blinking. There we go.
You're very welcome.
Literally, her eyes are open way too much. It's like she's just staring into my soul. Sounds like this colony has a lot of vanity. Yes, it does. Wait. What? Why did you kick me out like that? I asked to see your wares and you kicked me out of the conversation? Anyway, we need to... Where is it? Rest of Halcyon wares. Speaks to Celeste wearing a suit of armor and headpiece from the following sets. Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer. Hibernation. It says Iconoclast armor on it. Ballistics. Here we go. There you go. How's this?
Goodness. Look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope.
Is there a chest to put items in? Sort of. It's not really a chest. It's like a box in our in the ship in our room, but it's more of just a storage thing. You don't really access it outside of that. So each time you want to go get something, you have to go back to the ship, go to your room, open the box, get the thing you want out of it, and then come back out. I haven't really used it. I probably should. Whoa. Why is this red? Colony ship uniform. Captain, these clothes may be dated, but they are still height of military fashion. Improved stud kit, improved hunter, self-patching, classic semi-formal joclier or joloquier is perfect for social obligations where the dress code is unclear. Clean classic lines will show you best. Classic wear umbra. Monochromatic elegance. We got the ordnance control stuff. Alright, the next one was Marauder. I don't think I have any Marauder outfits though. God, I have to go through each one individually to find the specific outfit. I don't think I have one, so I'll have to try and find it later. There we go, back to normal. Well, off we go.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to?
So now we need to go down there. Instead, we shall go this way. And look at these streets.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man.
Executive Office. Exploration. Oh, this is like an entire area. Just a sign. Well, let's go check this out. Bureau of Exploration. All fancy guns. Oh, and fancy guns, yeah. I need to catch up on chat, actually, because I haven't read it. Advanced technology, cake accessing storage from ship, outside the ship, and it teleports. What? Ah, here we go. It wasn't showing me the rest of it. We'll hope there is a sci-fi game with highly advanced technology. Ah, right. Yeah, that would be nice. Hello there.
Are you lost? Sorry, there's not a lot I can do for you.
What do you mean?
Are you lost? Sorry, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Ooh. Fancy, I like this floor. Hello.
Well, you're obviously not from around here. I don't believe I've ever seen visitors in the Bureau before, come to think of it.
Yeah, what gave it away?
If you were from around here, you'd probably be off enjoying yourself in Prosperity Plaza, not poking around the Bureau. Alonso Vallejos. Extraordinarily pleased to make your acquaintance, and so on and so forth. I'm currently operating a sightseeing tour of sorts. Think of it as a guided journey across Halcyon. Would you be interested in a trial run?
How does this work?
Glad you asked. Our tour guides you across some of the most picturesque and breathtaking sights around Halcyon. We've placed some beacons across a series of locations around Halcyon. All you have to do is follow the beacons to adventure. That slogan's a work in progress. So, what do you think? Are you interested?
If it's a quest, I'll do it. I mean, sure, I'll help.
Outstanding! Here, you'll need this special triangulating device. Think of it as a wireless compass, pointing the way to the next beacon. When you find a beacon, this device records your discovery and directs you to the next stop on your tour. Find every beacon, finish your tour, and come back here to claim your commemorative hat. Simple!
Oh boy, a hat. Alright, I'm off. Yeah, quest. Money. For experience. Hello.
Sorry, but we don't provide directions.
I don't need directions. I need your life. Your money or your life. Is this going to be illegal?
Nicely done.
Leather helmets, gauntlets, iconoclast helmet. Don't really care about that. Heavy armor. Well, I guess I can take the bits. So that's mine now. Doopy doopy doo. What's in here? Nothing. It's not a door. Where does this go? I wish I had a body. Like, I look down, there's just nothing. I'm just a camera. If only I had, it was one of those, you know, I don't mind first-person games. They're like, you know, one of the basic things in the game. But what I would like or prefer is if games actually gave you a body in first person. Very few games do that, and it's kind of annoying. It's like, I'm just a ghost. Music box. Compass. Bits. My bits now. Ooh. That is actually not a bad painting. That's actually really nice. Isn't that Edgewater? Is there... Lockwood's office? Why would I want to be here? But I'll check it.
It's done.
Hello. Ooh. Hold on a minute. That is exactly the painting or the picture for the Stinky Planet. These are literally just maps. This is just this map. Ah, no wonder they suck. Because this guy did them. It's probably too mean. Lockwood's papers. Oh, I mean, sure, I don't know why I would need them. Oh, there's Doomslayer. Sure. Yes, Yow. Sandra just got back from Billingsley. Had not one, but not two, but three near maple liqueurs. Almost done with this project I've been working on the past 6 months. Decided to celebrate. Hey, don't worry, I'll save some celebrating for the two of us. I'm thinking maybe Celeste had a badashery. Stop over at Lovegrove's. Couple hours at Chancery's. End of the night with a bang at Bijou's. What do you think? J. Lockwood. Rachel, I don't like hearing rumours about my daughter having a drink with her own receptionist. We've talked about this. Victor's family has fallen out of favour. If he was worthy of your attention, he would have made a senior position by now. Don't drag the Lockwood name down with him. Billingsley. William, 2 of my colleagues went missing last night. No one's heard from them, and I'm afraid I might be next. I need to go away for a little while, a few days, maybe a week. Just until everything sorts itself out. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'm going down into the tunnels. I was wondering if you could send one of your mechanicals with some food or something, please. Maybe some cocktail olives and pea-free nuts. I'll pay you back, Rachel. Okay. Well, that's interesting and everything, but why did I break in here and steal some papers? Well, I'm future-proofing, I guess. I just take things, then I just expect them to be useful later. There is a place with the same name as your character. Yeah, I know. I was just there. A glass for every class. Spectrum Violet. Right, so that's a dead end. There's a new shop over here we can check, which is the parcel service. Hello.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
You know, I could bring my gun out and start shooting people if that would make it more fun. Standing where there's no one there. Hello?
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
Why do these have handprints on them? What the heck is this? It's just a box. General life in his wells. What about you?
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
What does that mean?
Halcyon Parcel Service is the most dependable parcel delivery service in the colony.
So not that dependable,
You might
then.
even say we're part and parcel of Halcyon's commercial enterprise. That's just a little parcel joke.
Yes. So funny. So if someone needed a package delivered, they come here.
Nope, just parcels. We don't deal in packages.
But that's what they are. What's the difference?
It's very technical. Halcyon Parcel Service strictly adheres to the standards and definitions of packaging as outlined by the Executive Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. We can ship all the parcels you want. But if I start shipping packages, I could get into some real trouble. Handcuffs and hard labor trouble.
Right. Imagine James Bond music as you use the elevator in this game to get to a boss while looking at your companions in the lift. Yeah, that'll be fun. Well, I'm out. This was a waste of time. This is not minutes o'clock, it's a door. What are you talking about, game?
Rizzo's Purpleberry Budge. A soft, sour
It's
candy
actually
shell
nighttime.
around a sweet purpleberry flavored center.
All right, how does this sound?
You can do
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh, my goodness. Ruth Bellamy? I simply adore your work.
We've been over this already. You can't rehearse running into Ruth Bellamy. It's not going to work.
Fine, fine. What about this? Oh, my...
So, how many...
I guess I'm going in here. This is where the quest is for the audition. So in we go. Time to show them what we're made of. Gotta show my acting chops. Well, this place is very fancy. This is what I more figured Byzantium would be like.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
Okay, the left.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
This is mine now. Ooh, fancy. Okay, everyone ready? We're gonna be the best actors we can be. Show them what we're made of. We're gonna rock this city.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
We're gonna do it.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
You wanted me to do this. I don't know why you're suddenly having second thoughts. You're not the one in it.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, don't question yourself. Just feel the scene and go with it. I got a feeling you'll know what to do. We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I can work with that. I'll just be sure not to shoot anyone.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Note from Maverick. You call these crates, we need at least twice as many, and grungier. As grungy as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure. Real space adventures have crates. The next time I have the set, there better be loads and loads of fucking crates or you're fucking fired, Maverick Johnston.
Well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Have to meet Ellie's parents. Yeah, we have to do that too. Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are full of decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
Well, the things you just described are scientifically impossible. I'm playing along here. I don't need to say that. Remain stoically silent.
I see you haven't changed a bit, Steel. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
That's what you think.
Yes, it is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Plasma. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Break a leg. Ah! I broke my leg! What the?
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
HR note. The deadline to file any complaints last week. Personal note from the director. So our last film rated lower than the Space's Chef's TV show. These long names for weapons and health supplements. Yeah. Don't forget to add Sam's Epic Arts production why am I saying busket? Budget. Original estimate. That's a lot of bits. Is that 1 million or 1 billion? I'll go with 1 million. Estimated total cost 4 million. Jeez. Note to self, I'm kind of a big deal. Oh my god. Okay. Burbage 2000? Oh no. Take 6 hours. Don't take its calls. I need to break down more weapons. I have so many. Right, break that down. That and this. Sure, we'll break these down. There we go. So.
Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
You don't sound impressed.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
I wonder if that could have gone differently. I'm gonna check, because I thought I was doing well. Even if it was corny, they're corny anyway. Here we go. Okay, well, I want to do that, so I'm going to load. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I wanted to do... Nope. That is too late. Let's do this one then. Alright, cool. Okay. Before anything, grab what we can. Quick save here so I don't have to do all that again. Oh, it also means I need to break down my stuff again. If I go around, does it trigger the thing? Does not. Cool. The Burbage 3000. No, it's a completely different robot. Out of my way. Right. Down. This one. Quick save, and then we're going to take one of these, which gives me more intimidate. Which one makes intimidate higher? 43. It is considered dialogue. Is it a mind one? I guess it's considered maybe a mind one. So 43. If I consume that. Intimidate is still 43. So I guess that didn't count. Maybe it's a body one. It's now 46. That's the best we can do.
Well,
joke's on you. I still can't do it. That's what you think.
Yes, once we're away, I'll. I hope.
And then I guess we just attack? Sure.
Stop! It's make-believe!
She's really shooting! Safety's off!
Take your best shot, asshole!
Cut! Someone calling the janitor auto mech. And you, Captain Baby, you were great. Let's take 5.
Alright. Yay! I did better because I'm dead this time.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
And now I break down everything. I'm not a murderer. What are you talking about? This was a good thing.
I knew you had chops, but that was something else. You found the energy in the scene and ran with it. That was visceral.
You like that?
Liked it. I fucking loved it. The lawyers are another story. But you let me worry about them. You just hang on to that energy. It'll take a few months to get your contract set up, but it'll be worth it. Here's your fee for today, but there's more to come.
Awesome. I am famous now. Yay! I should kill people more often. Why is there an arm out here? That's obviously where they were watching it from. Where does this one go? Good job, everyone. Shooting people is our job. If only I had an actual intimidate skill. Like my intimidate's only 46, even with buffs. So, you know, kind of sucked.
by consenting to an audition. You have granted Odeon Pictures all rights to use...
Sure. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life by being primals and wearing a hat.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
Now you've become similar to Ruth Bellamy. Is it worth it? Yeah, it is.
Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store.
Uh-huh.
For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
Sure. Right. So we need to go do the Sprats. She's down there.
I'll sue every technician and him.
There we go. Mankind triumphs over nature again. Unnecessary wildlife eradicated successfully. Chemical compound purposely released, not by accident. Isn't that a hypothetical? Just asking. What's hypothetical? Hello, friend. He's so cute. He was just sleeping. Bit hypocritical. Oh. Another one in here. Down there it is. Come back here. Get back. Gotcha. If you're still talking about the audition thing, no, it was just I just did that because it was the only way to get the maximum thing out of that, because I didn't have high enough intimidate. I wouldn't have won the thing regardless of what I said. So I just went, you know, let's just attack. Hello, Sprat. Just a pile of ash. Oh, hi.
Don't mess with us.
No. Speedy shooting. You killed this HPS worker. How dare you? I will justify you. Or no, that's not the right word. Well, when in doubt, shoot away. Yep. Friend, hello. Hello, friend.
Reminder.
You monster. Slow-mo. I don't have slow-mo. This gun is so good. Then again, I might be a little bit overpowered for this area. I don't know yet. What's over here? Hello, bathroom? Avenge you? Sure. I'll go with that. I'll give you justice. And Debbles. Jubbles? Dibble. Bean. Sprat. It's got some bits in there, sure.
They can't keep us out.
Nothing can stop me. I will hack into and lockpick my way into everything. Sprat! Sprat, get back here! Ooh, more bits. Who just leaves these lying around? Justify you is added to the dictionary. Yeah. I make up new words. This is a dead end, or it's barred from the other side. So there is one here. Hello? Can I keep them? They're kind of cute. I want some. I want one as a pet. And then I can carry him around and call him Timmy. Huh. I didn't destroy these ones. Oh God. Hi.
I thought nothing fun ever happened in this town.
It's because no one comes down here. They're right about having a monster down here, though. Right, control, halting rifle. Oh, there's a lot of dead people here. Oh, time to bounce. Where does this one go? Acropolis District.
Wish I could do that.
No?
How'd you do that so fast?
It's my fingers. See, I know how to use them. That sounds bad. Yeah, to the necropolis or wherever this is taking me. Eh?
I never could have handled the desk job.
I completely skipped this half the town. Don't mind me. I'm not here. Bye. I didn't know it would just skip the entire area. I don't want to skip things yet until I need to know I need to. Can I stick my hand in it? Can I go inside? No.
Spacer's choice.
Well, let's go give the guy his sprat stuff back. Howdy.
Any luck finding my sprats?
Not only have I found them, I've got them all.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! And all safe and sound. Oh, Reginald, Philippa, Vonda, Haroon, Iskander, Evelyn, I'm never letting you out of my sight again. Please, take this. It's not much, but it's the best I can offer for the safe return of my darlings. Now,
Better than nothing.
I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Cool. Good job, gang.
Oh, for the good old days when
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
Oh. So sad. City in the Stars, that is for the main quest. Oh, I need to speak to Bhavati anyway. Sorry. Forgot about that.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time. I just have to actually do it now.
You can do it. I believe in you.
You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Bhavati, making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. Well, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Don't worry, you got me in the wings. If you need help, I'll be around the corner with my thumbs up going like, you can do it!
Oh, Captain, you see those fine clothes Miss Jolliker made for me? I ain't never owned anything so fancy in my life.
What are your thoughts on Gorgon? I did not ask you this. I guess I'll ask you now.
You want to ask about anything in particular, Captain?
No.
Alrighty. Yeah?
Okay then. Eddie's parents talk to Bavati on the ship. Find the first beacon that's outside. Model outfits, which is also outside because you need the Marauder and the Spacer. So I guess this one, where's this? Oh, it's literally across the bridge. It's a good thing I highlighted it. Estates District. What is this? It's supposed to be a fire hydrant? A weird fire hydrant. Another closed one. I can barely read that. No. Entering, I think? Hello.
Nothing exciting ever.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside they're just marble and existential emptiness.
God, don't have to be so dramatic.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
Oh boy. My favorite smell. Fen Hill Estate, here we go. Jour revue. You keep showing me that. Oh God, my eyes. Everything is white. No reflection of a vampire or a ghost. Fine. Hello?
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
I kind of want to go against everything that she wanted me to do. Screw it. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us into your
I
home.
don't know what to say. She's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Indeed, we saved towns, restored property across Halcyon.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Listen quietly.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Hold up. These floors aren't just nice, they're top quality marble.
She's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'll listen quietly.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
Which is kind of the same thing.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
I have to actually say this one, but I'm sure you're happier now that knowing Ellie's alive and well, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
Secret.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
So tell them she's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Why not?
The neighbors would talk, and not in a good way.
Oh no!
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
You could even do it in a better way than that.
Quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
I don't like any of these options. I'm just going to listen quiet for this.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story?
Yeah.
Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I get that one. You people should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Wow. Oh. What? I was expecting it to be pompous, not supposed to say, oh, we pretended you're dead, and could you not create a scene because it will create us problems? We don't really care about you, just the fact that when you died, we got money for it. Apparently, we get paid for your death. I don't understand that, but yeah, sure. Let's just, yeah, you're better than these people.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
And then I shoot. Nah. I was about to...
Let's talk outside.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
Oh, could you please leave quietly now?
I'll leave quietly. Stomp, stomp, stomp. God. They are quite possibly the worst parents I've ever heard of. But you have heard of them. Yes, but doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset. They didn't even get upset. They were just like, can you leave?
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
I could go with the intimidate. So how about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
I'll go with the second one because that's more of a direct confrontation rather than, "Hey, chin up! You're better than this." It's like, no, you really are, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
I'm sorry, it's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
I love the third one. You got to surround yourself with people who really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
The money won't make you feel better about what happened, but...
Want to bet? I've got some big appetites, and they're all cheap.
I got see. I mean, yeah, they do deserve to get whatever. So again, what do you have a plan in mind?
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me.
Thank you.
I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Quite the role reversal.
As long as I don't develop a taste for Woolgonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
Maybe.
If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Saw a letter in the mailbox there in Fallbrook.
What a relief. The less time we have to spend in Byzantium,
I double completed it. Question?
Something on your...
Is there nothing? Well, that was a good development, wasn't it? So now we need to go back to Fallbrook. I'll do that later. I can do that later. These are off Fallbrook, so I guess I just do this now. And that is literally across over there. But we shall check out this building. And these boxes. I have the Byzantium mistake key? I guess I do. In I go, I guess. Let's quick save and then go in. Why do I have this key? What's going to happen when I go inside? Hello?
You think the privy's gold-plated too?
This is literally the other building, but the door is instead here. Hello? Anyone here? Locked room. Dr. Eva Chartrand. Cascadia compromised? I received a message from an unauthorized user who's been looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder who took firing brain cells. Maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that the sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve as a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks? My team. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help until I deliver results they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general populace. They desire only science and obedience from the likes of me. It's another relocation. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia scoured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home and steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I so enjoyed. The ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness. Perhaps it should be. The first extraterrestrials. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the world we touched. Cannibalism, or colonialism worked. Not cannibalism, colonialism for a time. We ate each other until there was nothing left. But our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I balance it out with vodka. Laboratory accessed. Unseal the entrance. Right, I forgot about trying to find this person. The lab is this way. Yes. Ooh. You know, these elevators really need to go to clean. They're all dirty and they all look the same. You'd think the ones in Byzantium would be a lot more fancy. Or be fancier. I guess would be the proper term.
This basement.
It's
if someone
big.
back home wanted to make a secret lab, they'd have to put it in a closet.
Oh.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Through the front door. With a key card. And I've come for you. Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Lilia runs sublight salvage on Groundbreaker. Good boss. Bit of a live wire.
That's a gentle, womanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all of your dirty secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Lilia took over the lab. Your Hurricanes are probably just office decker. Or decker.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
What were you trying to prove by experimenting on themselves?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
What crisis?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
This is startling, but it doesn't explain the research I found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Or you could just get more food supplements or like planting and vegetables or whatever from Earth. I don't understand how you can not get enough. Like, you came here with the stuff to plant the stuff, but you're saying you don't have the right ones? What do they give you? Freaking turnips? Adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burn through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions, to be honest, yeah.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't the Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Wow. Lilia sent me after conspiracy, but it looks like I found a cover-up instead.
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
The board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon.
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart?
No,
I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
they don't.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
So where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, at least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
Varti, how do you think we should handle this?
Seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
I'm seeing this from multiple angles. Number one is that she has gotten through to this point and hasn't come out with any work come from this. Every time that she's tried to get anything, she's lost a scientist or fellow researcher and had got nothing from it. And so far it sounds like she hasn't gotten anything still. There's also the whole thing of like that you're splicing DNA from other animals that are completely alien to human physiology to try and make people more adaptive to the food or something. Like, I'm not sure if she's talking about the food that we got from Earth or the food that's specifically in Halcyon. But that kind of stuff can go bad pretty fast if you don't do it exactly in your almost perfected the way that you're going about it, because otherwise, you end up like with gills, or you turn blue and you die, or you create a new plague kind of thing. And on the other hand, she's not doing it out of spite. She actually does want people to survive. I do think that she should not work for the board, because the board at all times seems to be against everyone else, only for their own interests. So I think the best option would be for her to still work on it, but work with Phineas, because he actually wants to help too. And he has a lot more information and stuff to go with. So yeah, Phineas Wells, if you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
So there really is no alien conspiracy?
Alien conspiracy? No. What, did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Yep.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Because the fate of the colony is in my hands.
You sure have an inflated sense of self-importance, but that doesn't make you wrong. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her, tidying up and such.
I am an expert talker man. Well, woman in this case, but yeah. Awesome.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, is all.
What do you mean? It's not my fault. What?
Something on your mind?
Nah.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Subject Laura Leigh Fowle. Alive, life signs minimal, stasis setting active. Subject will need medical treatments beyond our current understanding before any attempt at extraction is made. You should have let me go. Law, I drew the short straw. It was my turn. I don't think I'm strong enough to go on without you. I'll never forget. I'll never stop searching for a way to bring you back. If I fail, may the architect annotate your place as in the equation.
I don't have a problem.
Well, we managed to come out of this without having to fight. We got someone on our side now, or at least working with Phineas, and then he's not on his own. Did a great job. Who cares what the board thinks? I can get good or bad with them, but most of the time I don't really care about them. Alright, time to leave. Good job, everyone. It was all of your guys wishing me well that I was able to persuade this woman to work with Phineas or whatever. I don't know. Is it me or do you look like a different color? I don't remember you, the rest of you being black. Your armor. Right. Next thing, we've got like 15 minutes left. You chose to spare Dr. Chartman's life. Yes, I did. And now I'm going to go to the complete opposite of here. Hello. Cue the James Bond music for the success of recruiting the Doctor.
Being overrun by a pox of vagrants and undesirables, and your plan is to sit idly by.
And what would you have me do exactly?
I don't know. Something. Anything. You're the security expert. Secure the situation. Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of her?
That's not nice. It's just Ellie.
Access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
Hello.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Oh man, if only my dexterity was higher. Frolicking. Guys, do I frolic?
I don't reckon so. Maybe she's talking about me? I mean, I'm definitely the greasy one.
Well, whatever you call it, do it elsewhere, and take your merry band with you. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
What's wrong with more people coming into Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene.
What?
This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries.
Why don't you tell me what you've done to earn them?
But now you're overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
What's early retirement?
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest, most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
It sounds like they're making it so then they have their own section, so they're nowhere near you. And you're angry about that? You've got an entire section your own. Well, most contests have some inherent biases, so technically.
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
I mean, true,
Yes.
but I don't like this woman.
Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter.
She's
What's
my
important
doctor.
is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
I will try to be polite. Sure, I'll look into it.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, Vagrant.
Okay, I don't want to work for you
I hear the
anymore.
chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you.
Oh, good. Where is they?
These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
Uh-huh. How did you get those access codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people.
Okay,
Bits
so you
might
stole
earn you
it.
a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
If the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
CIO? Don't you mean CEO? What would that be? Chief Inspector Officer?
Chief Idea Officer.
Oh.
He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him.
Ooh.
Well, he described
Text.
the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
Wait, so he didn't even do the job. He just chose one of them out of the lot. And then that was like, oh, you get to go to Byzantium. Everyone else, screw you. What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
Yeah. But how did that earn you a place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that.
Yes, but you didn't
if you
earn
have
it.
wealth,
He
you're
did.
Successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
This is just stupid logic. Oh, you won the lottery and got $3 million or pounds or whatever. You've earned it. You worked for that. It's like, no, I won the lottery. Well, too bad. You're a rich person now and you deserve to be in the posh country or whatever this would be called. District. Yeah, whatever. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, goodbye. I wish there was a punch option, but there isn't. So instead, I shall just do this job for you and then punch you after it. Sewer. A man. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at these things, which for some reason counts as stealing, but if it's on the floor, it doesn't.
Property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Well, I'm here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
The minister was expecting a delivery?
Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Okay, bye. Well, I have a key card. I could just, you know. No, I don't have a thing for that, so I guess not. I mean, I could sneak, but, you know. I don't trust that I can do that well. Acropolis District, eh?
The Acropolis District is off limits. Move along.
Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 1,900 bits have been weighing down on me lately. Here, you hold them.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis District.
Thank you. That was easy. Didn't cost me anything. Now, is this where I'm supposed to go for the other quest? No, this is a completely different area. Well, I'm here now. God, no. Oh.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk.
No.
Not without signing a waiver.
So what is the Acropolis? It's just a giant tower? The Pantheon with the necropolises, or whatever it was from... You guys wouldn't know it because it's a British show, but it was from QI, I remember that. Was it the Pantheon or Ponathan? I'd have to recheck the episode.
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
What do you mean by that? What does that even mean? You want to put a hawk on the floor? Like a bird? Or are you talking about throwing up on the floor or spitting? Because I don't think you say hawk, you say, like, huck or something. Hello there, Beatrice Reichert?
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
QI. Or QI.
Need all the security. I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Hello?
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time?
Hello.
Is this just a dead end? Can I not go anywhere? Can I go through here? Hello?
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
What goes through here?
If you're not clear to know, then I'm definitely not clear to tell you.
I'm very much clear to know. I am a high person in this hierarchy. Let me in. Okay, never mind. I guess there was no point coming here then. I spent all that money for no reason. But then that's what I usually do anyway. Spend money for no reason in this game. Or in most games. Well, time to leave. I'm gonna break my legs. Ow.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just
Yeah, she needs to work on that.
you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Parcel service. I didn't know there was a downstairs to this place. Oops. Am I allowed to be down here? Oh, hi.
How may I be of assistance?
You're a parcel waiting for Clark, Minister Clark.
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister.
I'm here to pick up the Mister's bottle.
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service Team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
How do I do that?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
Why do they... What is with this joke? Like, every people that do this is just like, oh, we're going to make a joke about how complicated the thing is, where it's literally just, you get the document, you sign the document, and you send it off, and you're done. They just make it a joke that it's all more complicated than that when it's not. How long does that usually take? Like, I would find it funny if not every single thing did that joke. There's a YouTube of the Parthenon episode. Well, that's great. That's the one I'm talking about. Watch that. when you can, if you can. Because I know some places are like, oh, this is in a different country. You can't watch this.
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years. But I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
I don't have time for this.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
Yes, yes. The minister's here in Byzantium. I'll make the delivery and you're free to take the credit.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Thank you. Goodbye. Ugh. Ooh. I work here now. Hello. I will take your parcels. Why does it show up for like a split second?
Carry on.
Why are there people standing at an empty thing anyway? Gotta wait for this guy to go around. Hee.
Deft hands, Captain.
Yes. Doesn't seem anything else of interest in here, so let's go. Yeah, I guess like sometimes it's funny, but other times it's just like, come on, get new jokes or something.
You and your pen pal seem to be getting along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
What do you mean, pen pal?
You're doing it again.
Don't be mean to Pavati.
There's nothing to see.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
All she said was that this seems familiar.
Actual business here, or?
Delivery for the minister.
Yeah. Let's see it.
Got this parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Thank you, good sir. La-di-da. I am telegram. Yes, telegram from Minister Clark. And he said Mongo, but yeah. I was trying to make a reference, but then I would have just actually quoted it rather than being for the actual guy I'm going for. Ow. Don't mind me. Just looking around and stuff. Vodka red. Ooh. That goes outside. That's probably the back door. This place is very silver. It's kind of cool.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
There's just a giant thing on the wall here. It's whatever. The bathroom. The downstairs bathroom. And there's a bar. Sure, makes sense for a rich place, I suppose. Up we go. I must have bet he's dead already when I go to see him, and then they try and frame me for his murder. It's like, you killed him! Huh. That might not be a good sign. Steal the book.
I'll keep it down.
What is the book? Oh, it's an actual quest item. Broaden your horizons with a little light reading. This might actually look nice in one of the crew rooms. Okay. The parcel is light and flimsy and is definitely not a package. Uh-huh. Surveys of Emerald Vale region conducted by Rachel Lockwood. The town of Edgewater is conspicuously absent. Interesting. Alright, well. Time to go in and say hello.
TL security attendant. Always
How did you
prepared.
get in here?
Hi, I went through the front door. Camera? Just a camera. Is this like some sort of news reporter?
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Why would I want something like that?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Calm down. I'm just here to ask you some questions.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Through the front door, parcel. Wait, you think I'm a dissident?
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term.
Okay.
Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here.
Okay, I'm looking for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up?
You don't even know what it is.
Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
They're not drugs, they're chemicals, and if you haven't been ordering them, who has?
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You mean Chairman Rockwell's locked you up here?
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
What?
Please, this is important.
You've been alone? Want some tea?
Here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years.
What?
But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
Well, we kinda need the drugs.
This is about
or
more
chemicals.
than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
You seem a little too excited by all this.
We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating?
Yeah, sure, but you're more excited about
Also,
the
this
adventure
is the
rather than
longest
getting things
conversation I've
sorted
had with
out.
Someone else in quite some time.
At any rate, I'm glad to have someone on my side, at least in this place.
I dearly hope I'm not imagining this. Now, we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis district, along with the other major corporate and government facilities.
Way ahead of you.
But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once I get into the Acropolis district, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place.
Why are you locked in your room?
A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How did you manage to hang on to it?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Of course. Do I want to know?
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
All right, well, thanks for the help.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon.
Good.
Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
But they wouldn't get here for... I don't even know. Shouldn't we do something our own selves?
It's worth a try, but the Earth Directorate still needs that message. We must hope for their intervention.
He's not wrong. You're literally a colony of Earth. Even if they take, like, a while to get here, they at least need to know what's going on. We can't just keep them in the dark, because then they'll end up just thinking we're done for and just leave us alone. How long will it take, though?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
Well, it's something. If it works, it will be worth it. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Well, that went somewhere. Certain Rockwell is behind the purchases of the chemicals. Maintenance tunnels beneath. I've already done it. I don't need to do that. Go to HHC building, which is where the main quest is anyway. Touring colonies to the beacons, the first of which lies in Byzantium. Wait. No, M. Oh, I guess I missed it. He's out. He's here. Let's go this way. Oh, maybe I should also have seen if he wanted his package. Oh. Back in I go. Shouldn't take too long because it's literally just a small room.
What a pleasure. I haven't had this much company in...
What exactly do you do here?
Why, I do all the work no one else wants to do. I write reports no one ever reads. Monitor colony statistics that no one pays attention to. When I'm not being conscripted to perform in the chairman's propaganda, of course.
Look on the bright side, Mr. Clark. When folks come looking for those reports one day, imagine how excited they'll be to find your work. Could do a whole heap of good.
I only hope someone comes looking before it's too late. It sometimes feels as though I'm writing these reports purely for my own amusement.
Take heart, you're doing what you can.
That's what I tell myself, but it can be rather dispiriting. Halcyon is headed for a collapse, and no one seems inclined to do anything about it.
That's why I'm here.
I'm inclined, sir. Just point me towards the busted. I'll fix it. I can fix it.
A fine thought, but I'm afraid you underestimate how deep these problems run, and how long they've persisted.
I got this parcel from HPS.
How delightful. What is it?
Open it and see for yourself.
The latest issue of Dissident Hunter. I've been waiting for this. Most of what passes for entertainment here is appalling.
So, Let me get this. The chairman is keeping you under house arrest.
Haven't you heard? Chairman Rockwell and I are on a goodwill tour of the colony as we speak.
Does this mean all the news about you and Rockwell working together is fake?
Except for the bit about my suddenly coming down with stomach flu last year. That truly happened.
Seriously, what's stopping you from leaving?
Aside from battalions of UDL security forces, most of Halcyon knows my name and face, so I could hardly evade Rockwell for long. Besides, remaining close has allowed me to learn just how wrong things have gone around here.
Why would Rockwell do this?
Probably because I've no interest in being his puppet. My predecessor was content to serve as Rockwell's lapdog. When he saw I meant to oppose him, he made sure I'd have little opportunity to.
Okay, it's too bad you're stuck here.
It's quite all right. I've got every back issue of Dissident Hunter to keep me company.
What's your thing with Dissidents and Dissident Hunter anyway?
Are you telling me you haven't read one? They're fabulously entertaining.
It's not been that long ago. I was in
Also,
cryogenics,
they're
so...
a surprisingly useful means of ascertaining what's going on in the broader colony. The board's most pressing grievances tend to feature heavily as the problem of the week. Sometimes it's factory strikes, other times it's dissenters.
Well, I'll leave you be. Alright, now we can leave. So, I think what we'll do is that we'll probably go grab the tour thing, and then we'll probably end there, if nothing happens. God, I hope nothing happens. Eee. You gotta book it. Ow! Okay. Meow. Billingsley. That's a place I can actually go in? Did I miss that? Oh. Hi. Bye. I didn't miss it, it's just I didn't use it.
Is Mayfield still drinking?
Idiot's probably face down on the bar by now.
Take it easy. Not like you can get into any trouble passed out.
Yeah. He's not dead.
Welcome, intrepid adventurer, to Prosperity Plaza, where the shops never close. Now, make your way to the bustling region of Emerald Vale. Prepare to be dazzled by the Vale's breathtaking lava flow. Rated the third most impressive in Halcyon.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Right. Next is... Alright, where does this go? Down there. We need to go that way later, so what I'll do is I'll mark this and then I will save. And we can stop there for today and pick this up on Friday, where we can head to the HSC tower and find out what's going on there. It feels like we've only just got here, but 2 hours have actually gone by, so I guess that's that. So thank you all for watching Mr. Make It today. Hope you all enjoyed. Tomorrow we're going to be continuing with more Spider-Man remastered and going from there. But yeah, thanks for joining today. I'll see you all tomorrow. As usual, like, subscribe, follow, whatever. And then do that bell when you want to know when our next stream. And check Twitter, because I usually post on there if something comes up and I can't stream, or when I do stream. Regardless, I'll see you all tomorrow. Everyone have a nice night. And until then, y'all take care. Bye-bye. See you, Swordmaster.